What do those motherfucking eggs mean? Cage-free, free-range, pasture-raised, vegetarian-fed. Guys, I love eggs, but it is very important that you pay attention to where your eggs come from. So I went to the store and I picked up a few different eggs myself. I had the most expensive eggs you could buy at my store. These are organic. It's called Pete and Gary's Organic Eggs. They're vegetarian fed and free to forage out in the grass. Next is a cage-free egg that is made by Giant Eagle. That's our grocery store here in Ohio. But what about free range and the cage-free? What does this all mean, vegetarian diet? So, first off, the white little eggs that you can get, the grade A, just the cheap 99 cents, those are complete shit. These chickens are huddled together in this little fucking hut, pecking at each other, you know, trying to get the food first, and they get sick, they get salmonella. It's just not good. If you're gonna eat eggs, you're gonna eat 2, 4, 6 eggs a day, invest in a better egg that is going to nourish your body. The yolk is filled with, it's packed with tons of vitamins. It's like nature's natural multivitamin, okay? It's got so much stuff in there, selenium, phosphorus, tons of stuff. Next, a step up from that would be cage-free, but the guidelines on cage-free are very, very finicky. Cage-free means that the hens are just not in a box, okay? These chickens are not in a box, but they're still in a fucking, like, really tight community. There's like a door with a little crack of sunshine that they usually can't even find. So cage-free is still very deceptive. Next would be free-range eggs. Now free-range, the guidelines is that the chickens must have outdoor access. This could mean just a little fucking hole in the box where there's a glimpse of sunshine coming down, or maybe there's like a little 1 foot, 1 square yard feet where they just go out and take a little shit in the grass and they come back in cooped up, back with the thousands of other birds. Guys, I know it sucks. I love eggs and I don't always eat the best eggs, but if you really want the top nutrition for yourself, pasture raised eggs are the best. This means that the chickens can go out into the grass. They have time to roam around in the grass and eat bugs and insects. Chickens are carnivores by nature, not fucking vegetarians. So when you feed a chicken a vegetarian diet, it doesn't develop that egg and get all the nutrients that it would if it was eating insects. And it's much more healthy not being cooped up in the feces of all the other birds and its own feces. So pasture raised, hard to get a hold of. Some stores don't even sell them. But if you can, go to the Amish country. I know there's an Amish country here in Ohio, or just look for them in your store. And also, the vegetarian diet doesn't mean shit, alright? It just means they're not feeding this. It doesn't mean they're feeding it like vegetables and fruit and all this great stuff. No. So, pasture-raised eggs. Very, very good too. And I'm going to show you guys right now the difference between the cage-free and the pasture-raised. And if you... I didn't even bother getting the original white little eggs. Fuck those. I don't even bother with those. So here's the difference. Alright guys, so here we have 2 eggs. On the left is the cage-free, and on the right is our pasture raised. And you can tell, look at how much bigger it is. It's already 25% bigger. Let's get cooking. Alright, so on our left here I have the pasture raised. To the right I have the cage-free. There's no fucking difference, dude. What the fuck? Anyways, I got ripped off. These are not real pasture-raised eggs because the real ones are orange. They look like they're nutrient dense. I got scammed. Anyways, if you can get them again from the Amish, from a local farmer, guys, they're gonna be great. But pasture-raised are the best. I might have just got a bad egg. Maybe someone switched it out or something. So there's not much color difference, but you can see how much bigger the pasture-raised one is than this little turd over here. So guys, treat yourself. to some nice eggs. They are going to help you build muscle and get really fucking strong and make you feel great. I'll see you guys soon.